Huh. What did he say in that huddle at halftime? Or late second quarter, right?
Who are we?
Amazing.
Yeah, who are we? Who do we want to be? And they came back and played beautifully in that second half. Yeah. Only 16 plays of offense for Baylor in that second half.
He might have asked because he actually didn't know at the time. But now he does. And that first matchup had all the tohu-bohu you could ask for as Oklahoma erased the 28-3 lead like it was Super Bowl 51, and they were the Patriots. The Sooners made the adjustments needed 3 weeks ago, but who has the better game plan for the rematch? Hey, look. Wardrobe aside, what Matt Rule has done since a one-win season at Baylor 2 years ago is astounding. And it's not just the stingy defense that leads the Big 12 in points allowed. It swarms you. Tied for second in the nation in takeaways and top 10 in sacks. And all of that was on display against Oklahoma in the first half. Then it was Jalen Hurts saving the season after nearly giving it away. Will he get to the playoffs one last time, or will Baylor say, okay, Boomer?
None of us have any control other than trying to win all the games on our schedule. You know, we've been able to get 11 of the 12 and getting ready to play another really good football team here. So some coaches like to stand up and do the politicking thing. That's just not me. We're going to coach hard and try to win our games. And if you think we're good enough, put us in there. That's about it.
As I told our guys, man, let's not make this about the Big 12 championship. Let's not make this about the college football playoff. Let's not make this about a ranking. Let's not even make this about Oklahoma. They're a great team. Or a rematch. Let's just make it about us. Let's try to go 1-0 this week, just like we did all year, and see what we do.
He's still running. I like both of these coaches' approaches in this situation as opposed to a lot of what we do here. But Sportline's just like the Sooners in a close one. By 4. Good, nice scoring game, BJ.
Yeah, Baylor had victory in their mouths and never tasted it because they squandered the game in that second half. I say they tasted it and they win. That being said, Oklahoma's defense has been lights out since the second half of that particular ball game versus Baylor. They forced 5 turnovers since then, so they're playing well. Ronnie Perkins on that defensive line leads them with 6 sacks. Gallimore at the nose tackle. But I'm going with the Bears. I think they get revenge.
Randy.
I'm going to go with the Sooners. I think you look at Jalen Hurts. He's the number 2 rushing quarterback in the country with over 1,200 rushing yards behind Malcolm Perry from Navy. Just an amazing. And last time these two teams played, he had 4 touchdown passes. So you combine his running with the ability to hurt you with the pass, I think Oklahoma wins this.
I'm following you. I think Jalen Hurts, if Joe Burrow hadn't exploded in the Bayou, Jalen Hurts would win the Heisman Trophy, would be the 3rd straight quarterback, and he's done it in a different way because he's such a running threat. And whatever you need offensively, you just ask Hurts to do it, and he does it over and over again, and he does it like without any fanfare or aplomb.
Or motion.
He is a businessman. Yeah. I love this kid. He's the perfect transfer. Alabama fans are going to be pulling for him. Oklahoma fans are going to be pulling for him. I'm on Oklahoma.
CeeDee Lamb will be healthy, too, for them. He'll be pulling for him.
Yeah. Hurts is just a testament to humble prowess, man. He's everything that's good about the sport in the way that he hung in there and fought back, and just it's a great, epic story. With that said, Oklahoma's in this game because of their defense. They were much maligned all season long. We got all excited about Alec Grinch's group early, and then they kind of poo-pooed. But these last 10 quarters, man, the halftime of that Baylor game is where this team turned around. BJ, you mentioned those 5 turnovers. They've allowed 3 touchdown drives in their last 2.5 games. They've allowed 7 third-down conversions in their last 2.5 touchdown drives. They've had 3 different players make interceptions that clinched wins. This defense has stepped up when it matters. It's why they're in this game. That's why Oklahoma's going to win their 5th straight conference title.
And I do wonder if one of these teams is extremely dominant in this game, if they can jump over Utah in those final playoff rankings, where if LSU were to beat Georgia.
Dependent on the Utah.
Ridiculously dominant.
Yeah.
And depending on the Utah performance against Oregon.
And as I said earlier, Oklahoma has that cachet because of who they are, the brand name, which they are. Yeah. But prior behavior in the playoffs, will that play a factor? I mean, they've posted some points, but they have had no defense to speak of versus Alabama and also Georgia.
That's actually why I think Alabama's lucky to not be in the playoff this time around. They might get exposed all over again.
Heresy.
Just thinking long term.